The dog focuses.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be... Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me.
A flat smile twitches across Balladier's lips.
She never did like you.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead, oh, 1,000 bottles of dust, 50 bottles of tears, oh.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is... I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. I have a way out of here. Are you interested? And a girl? Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but there's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. Well, I certainly got lucky with you, didn't I? The way out's nice and secluded. It starts in a little hid. Give me your map. I'll show you where to go.
Will source change back? Fire up.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue jester this road.
Yeah, what of?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Shh! Quiet! Better if they don't take notice. They'll move. It won't budge. Like, what are you doing? It's this. It's getting.
Ho ho! Ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? You're all I got left after your buddies were through with me. Help yourself to the lint line and I'm cleaned out.
I'll be with you soon, love.
Yeah, what of it?
Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you!
If you don't
It's
like
getting-
the game, Topsy, you can fold.
No, no! Just 'cause the pair of you are filthy chasing liars don't mean I can't beat you!
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you.
She soaks up a steady.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil. You are an angel.
Come on, old
Mama,
man.
Mummy's
I can't wait
right
all
here.
day.
A fella can't hear himself think with. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you!
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. Why don't you join us in a round of chuff to you, Chief? Here are your cards.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe. With pleasure.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
lest the void overtake and devour us all.
It's too tight.
Our Father, who presideth over us all. Your children, your supplicants, and you divine. Send us your children, your supplicants, and you divine. She ain't coming back.
You there, lizard? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to... Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me-go. He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
It's too tight. It's too tight.
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be? You've been talking to that snake, Jeff, haven't you? I don't know where he gets these You stay away from that man, do you hear me? Irma isn't. What Jess says is a lie. Irma? Irma?
Farah. Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach. They were just there. Just...
Leave me. Go. Get away. Get back. Magisters.
When's it gonna be killing
You come to
time?
fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one. And good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you've...
Reaper for me.
That was easy.
fine match. A very fine match.
Each day brings us one step closer.
You may yet be the one. You prove yourself again. And a warrior traveling the path of the wand should not be collared like a pet.
I'm the only one with the guts. I deserve the glory.
Someone will yet be chosen.
The one will arrive in time.
You don't become the one by winning just a match or two.
Do not lose hope. The one will arrive in time.
I'm the only one with the guts. I deserve
Each day
the glory.
brings us one step closer.
My fight is strong. No way I'll be bested.
There is no shame in loss. We will yet reveal the one.
Someone will yet
Walk
be
among us,
chosen.
though not today, it seems.
You don't become the one by winning just a match or two.
You cannot hurry the one.
Someone
Patience
will
does
yet
not
be
come
chosen.
easy, however.
My fight is strong. No way I'll be bested. I'm
You
the only
cannot
one with
hurry
guts.
the one.
I deserve the
Patience
glory.
does not come easy, however.
Someone will yet be chosen.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation...
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
It's you. It's really you. You gave him hell, did you?
She sits at full attention, utterly wrapped in your retelling.
It may just be you. The one. You might be her.
She clasps her blackened hands before her and seems for a moment on the verge of weeping.
Then you're our best hope. You may become the one.
She looks around, checking for prying ears, and lowers her voice.
It would mean everything. The one will prove herself above all others. The one will become divine. You may be the one to save us all. There's only one thing to do. I've got to set you free. Your collar. Let me take it off.
What a privilege on me!
She manipulates the ring around your neck in several quick yet intricate motions. Off pops your collar.
You hear me now. You get out of this place. You keep fighting. You become the one. And you think of old Nibora when it's all over.